Peace be upon you, dear brothers and sisters. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. In the last episode, we spoke about the sacred covenant, the binding contract between every Muslim and his Lord, a pledge of worship, obedience, loyalty, and truth. But what happens when this covenant is broken? To answer that, we must look back at a nation that was once entrusted with divine leadership. The children of Israel, known in the Qur'an as Bani Israil. Allah chose Bani Israil for a purpose. Allah says, "O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you over all the worlds." Surah al-Baqarah, verse 47. They were chosen, honored, with revelation, prophets, and divine law. But favor is a test, and leadership is not permanent. It must be earned through loyalty and obedience. The breaking of the covenant. Allah says, "So because of their breaking of the covenant, we cursed them and made their hearts hard. They distort words from their places and have forgotten a portion of what they were reminded of." Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 13. Ibn al-Qayyim said, "They did not simply abandon the truth, they replaced it, then claimed it was still revelation." Miftah Dar al-Sa'ada, Volume 1, page 73, Their Greatest Violations. First, they changed the Torah and concealed parts of it. They distort the words from their proper places. Surah Al-Nisa, verse 46. Second, they rejected and killed prophets. Whenever a messenger came to you with what your souls did not desire, you grew arrogant. Some you denied, and others you killed. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 87. Third, they aligned with oppressive rulers and abandoned divine law. Imam al-Qurtubi wrote, "Their betrayal was not limited to belief. It extended to loyalty, governance, and law. They chose safety and power over the truth." Tafsir al-Qurtubi, under Al-Ma'idah 5:13, "A mountain was raised over them." When we took your covenant and raised over you the mountain, saying, "Hold firmly to what we have given you, and listen," they said, "We hear and disobey." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 93. Ibn Kathir explained, "Even as they saw the mountain looming above, they still resisted the command. Their fear did not lead to submission." Tafsir Ibn Kathir, under Al-Baqarah 93, leadership was taken away. Then we caused our chosen servants to inherit the book. Surah Fatir, verse 32. Their leadership was removed. The trust was handed over to the followers of Prophet Muhammad. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon him. He restored the covenant, fulfilled its terms, and refused all compromise. When Quraysh offered him kingship in exchange for silence, he replied, "By Allah, if they put the sun in my right hand and the moon in my left, I will not leave this mission until it prevails, or I die for it." The Sahaba, fulfillers of the covenant. Mus'ab ibn Umair, once the richest youth in Makkah, gave up luxury to carry the Qur'an to Yathrib. He died with nothing but a torn cloth and gained Jannah. They did what Bani Israil failed to do. They preserved the truth without fear, without selling it for comfort or position. A warning for the Ummah. Today, Allah says, "Do not be like those who forgot Allah, so He made them forget themselves." Surah Al-Hashr, verse 19. If you turn away, He will replace you with another people, and they will not be like you. Surah Muhammad, verse 38. Ibn Taymiyyah said, "Leadership in this Ummah is not by lineage or numbers, it is by obedience to the Book and the Sunnah. When that obedience is lost, honor is taken and humiliation begins." Majmu al-Fatawa, Volume 11, page 403, The Danger of Silent Betrayal. Some may say, I have not changed the Qur'an. I have not allied with oppressors, but silence can be betrayal. Imam Malik said, the last of this ummah will not be corrected except by what corrected the first of it. Al-Shifa, by Qadi Iyad, chapter on imitation. If we abandon the truth, dilute it, or leave it in the hands of enemies, we may be betraying the covenant without realizing it. Shall I inform you of the greatest losers in respect to deeds, those whose efforts in this worldly life were misguided, while they thought they were doing well? Surah Al-Kahf, verses 103 to 104. O Allah, make us among those who inherit your book, who guard your covenant, who establish your religion, and do not make us like those who followed the path of those who earned your anger. If this message awakened something in your heart, do not let it stop here. Like, share, and subscribe to revive awareness of this forgotten trust. One share may revive the understanding of a covenant that many have broken. Until next time, stay sincere, stay firm, and stay guided. Peace be upon you, and the mercy of Allah and His blessings.